yo, it's Friday.
Oh,
Welcome to the madness. We've got a few wavy ones. We've got a few happy ones. We haven't got anybody too depressed on this Friday night yet. But look, we've got an hour to change that. COLM, long time no see. How you doing, man?
I'm not too bad, Mr. B. How are you?
I'm good, man. Stoney, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much, Mr. B. Yeah, I come in peace. I just want to make sure I put that out there. And just looking forward to this evening's show of the Man United agenda.
Tony, how you doing, man?
You know, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I mean?
I thought you might have been. Rio, how you doing, man?
I am lovely. I thank you again, 3 weeks in a row. Thank you for having me on your lovely community, and we will take it as we go. Man United forever, Mado.
Guys, I'm gonna put it out there now. Yeah, I wonder if you could guess. One of us is a bit drunk today, isn't it? I'm gonna leave it you lot to work out exactly who it is. But look, let me have some manners. Let me say a couple of howdies. We deserve better. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing this Friday is treating you well. Chat Sports, big up, bruv. Solo, how you doing,
big up,
man?
Solo.
Big boss, man. Links Red. We have a much better lineup here than we do with our team. There you go.
Love that, Lance.
King Dino, I hope you're doing well, man.
I'm part of it.
Matty, I hope you do well, man. Ooh, Sienna, your new one. Oh, down. Oh, they're not for me. They're for you, Rio.
For Rio.
Hey, Rio, listen, whatever reason you're here, Sienna, big up. I hope you enjoyed the madness tonight. Double A, what's happening?
Big up.
You guessed it already. You worked it out that
he's waved, mate.
I'm happy.
He's had a few.
Let's rephrase that. I'm happy. It's Friday.
There you go. Yeah, we can. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem, man.
Definitely. I'll be attacking mid. Do you know what I mean? I'll be the attacker mid enforcer for United. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, listen. I'm not saying a word.
But can I quickly just say something before we kick off? Like, I was watching the intro, and as a United fan, how does that intro make you feel? Seeing the glory days, Rooney doing the overhead kick. You see Cantona, and then you look at your team now. Like, how does it talk to me?
So we're firing shots so early. Simple
question.
It's all right. It's really enjoyable watching that because we actually won leagues and stuff back then. I mean, I don't know how long it's been since Arsenal last won a league.
2004.
It's been a while.
2004.
I'm not firing any shots. It was just a simple.
You are absolutely are.
And
this I don't want to jump ahead of the curve, but this is the story of Arsenal. You have a bit of good news and then you start jumping ahead.
No, I said nothing about winning. I said nothing. All I said was, how do you feel when you watch the intro? If it has touched the nerve, I do apologize, lads. But I just thought I'll answer. Sorry, Mr. B. Carry on. I thought I'd put it out there.
Listen, it's the whole point of you guys being on there is to get your point, across. Yes.
Wrong point. But yeah.
You've got the goals up, and as COLM quite rightly said, those goals meant something. They weren't goals that made you finish in second. I actually think we won things with those. So, your time, our time will come back. As I said, everybody has their go on the rocking horse.
Of course, everything revolves around because people now are wearing the flares, isn't it? Flares were back in the 70s. Now flares have come back in style, so it all goes round. What goes around comes back around. So I get it. Your time will come. When that will be, We do not know, but I know for a fact United's they're a sleeping giant. Let's face it. Do you know what I mean? I know it will come, and I'm not saying that it's going to happen next season or the season after or the season after, but I know it's going to come. I know it will come. Most definitely, it will come. It will come.
You're more optimistic than some Man United fans. Look, here we go. Look, Mr. Harris has got it here. United coming back in 2054.
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe 2055, 56 season.
Don't be so disrespectful. Don't be so disrespectful.
Maybe that. You're close though, Mr. Harris. Yeah. Maybe.
Look, as I said, we struggle, but the struggle continues. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Guys, if you are new to the madness, we are on our way to sherbet. Hold on.
Sherbet lemon.
Right, we are on our way to
Harry Potter.
we're on our way to 4K. If we do, it's got on here. If we hit 4K before the season, we're not going to hit 4K before the season. But when we do, we will be giving away a shirt of your choice with the name of your choice on the back and the number. Also, for the members, strong one. For the members in the house, for as little as 3 Freddos a month, you'll have the opportunity to win this signed Brian Robson shirt. This is for members only. We will hit a figure, and during the season, we will work it out. We've got our IT guy, COLM, in the house who will work out how that is going to be sorted because, boy, you lot know me already, boy. That techie part of it's not really my thing. So if anything goes wrong with that, it is COLM to blame, guys.
Thanks.
We do all have a chance to win it if you're members, including me. I've been told that I can't, but for a Brian Robson shirt, I'm willing to tell the members of the channel to do one. And that's just me being honest. So the Friday night has started.
Of course.
Where do we start? What stories do we want to start with? Cole, what do you want to do?
I think Tony has an itch to scratch at this moment in time. Yeah,
I'm still seeing the members giveaway. All right, I'm seeing. Do you know what?
Sorry. I told you, man, that techie part of it's not me, man.
That's fine. I'll be honest with you, like, it took a long time for Gyokeres to be finalised for Arsenal, so I think I'll start with that. I think, yes, us as Arsenal fans are very happy that he has come, but let's just calm down on the happiness at the moment and let's see what he does on the pitch. I'm happy that he's here. I'm so happy that he's here because we needed a killer. As you saw last season, we missed that killer up front. We needed somebody who's going to put that ball in and also take the ball and kind of make goals himself. Do you know what I mean? Go and create goals. We lacked that last season. So we've got a player who's got the potential to do that. Do you know what I mean? And so, yes, I'm happy about that. But what has put a dampeners on that transfer is the thought that Isak is going to Anfield. I'll tell you something.
Really?
That has put a dampeners on it. Of course it has. Most definitely. Because if he goes there, regardless of who we got up front, Liverpool, you got you got Salah on the right, TK on the left, and then you're gonna have Isak in the middle, and then you got Verts behind. Come on, that's unfair. That team is unfair, bruv. So regardless of who any other players got, if he goes to Liverpool, I was on the phone to my cousin yesterday, and he said to me he wants the league wrapped up by December. If it happens, he's a Liverpool fan. He said he wants the league wrapped up by December. Do you know what I mean? It's not even an excuse, bruv. It's not even an excuse. I'm just saying, if that happens, we know everybody knows there's problems. I ain't giving no excuses. I want my team to win. Like, I've got faith in my team, but let's face it, I'm a realist, innit? I'm a realist, and I know for a fact if Isak goes to Liverpool, it is going to be problems.
So I'm going to interject here. You've spoken about Gyokeres. And is this not the issue that Arsenal as a whole have, where once again you've got a good again Arsenal, brilliant day, and once again Arsenal, you're thinking about another team and their movements. You've got Gyokeres through the door, and you've just done it then.
Yeah, but don't
In the evidence, you're thinking about Isak going to Liverpool. Why are you not thinking about what's going on in your own house?
But we are. But don't every fan look at other teams? Don't you look at what's going on with Arsenal? Don't Chelsea. You look at what's going on with Chelsea. You have to look at what's around you. You have to look what's around you. I'm saying to you, I'm happy, but I'm a realist, innit? I know for a fact that if he goes to his problems. But yeah, I'm happy with my team. I'm happy with what's going on, what I'm seeing. If we get Eze as well, we're looking a bit stronger than we did last season, most definitely. Do you know what I mean? But it's not even a case of watching what's going on or focusing or putting all your focus on another team. You've got to look what's obviously in your house, but you've also got to look about and see what's going on. You have to. Everybody does that. You do that. Mr. B does that. COLM does that. Stoney does that. You have to. So you're telling me that you weren't aware of Gyokeres coming to Arsenal? Of course you were. You wasn't aware of when they're going to Chelsea, João Pedro going to Chelsea. You're aware of that. So for you to say that, why are you focusing on? Come on.
I agree with your point, and then I want to bring COLM into this in terms of, obviously we at the beginning we wanted Gyokeres. We've kind of understood that Gyokeres is not a situation for us, and we've moved on to bigger and better pastures. But COLM, what's your thoughts on Gyokeres going to Arsenal, my friend?
Okay, wait a minute. Bigger and better. Who's bigger and better than Gyokeres that you're going for? Who are we talking about?
Premier League proven.
Who are we talking about?
Premier League proven.
Oh, you're talking about Ollie Watkins?
No comment.
You're talking about Ollie? Yeah.
No comment. We've moved on from Gyokeres. That's not our business anymore. You've got him. Congratulations, my friend.
You said that
Congratulations, my friend.
You said that you. All right. Thank you. You said that you've moved on to bigger and better. And my question to you is, who are you talking about?
Ollie, Wally, Watkins. That's who we're moving on to. That's been the talk of the town.
And he is bigger and better than Gyokeres, yeah? Rates like stats wise, even size wise, he's bigger and better, yeah?
I will put it out there. I will put it out there, my friend. I will put it out there.
Yeah.
Depending on whether, if we get Ollie Watkins, which is the talk at this current moment in time, and we are currently in negotiations with Villa.
Yeah.
How we get it done, I'm just saying, if we get Watkins, I will guarantee you that Watkins will have a better season for Manchester United than Gyokeres will have for Arsenal. I'm pointing it out there.
So you're saying better season? What better? What he score more goals? He will. What are we talking about?
Attacking contributions. Yeah.
Okay. Just remember this, chat.
Goals and assists.
If that's the case, I will grant you any top you would like with your name and number on it. I will grant you that for free. If that happens, yeah. And if that doesn't happen, I want you to wear an Arsenal top and say, "I'm sorry for the comments that I made in this chat. I'm sorry, Tone." Yeah, and I want to hear some music in the background.
This is a virtual handshake. I agree to that.
All right, because I can't see that happening.
No. My counter argument, if obviously Watkins out. Okay, this is on the basis. I like that. I've got a virtual hand there. There we go. I like that. Obviously, this is on the basis that Watkins signs for Manchester.
Oh yeah,
United.
yeah. Of course.
If that happens, virtual handshake, I will say to you, I agree to that. But if Watkins, Wally Watkins, because I'm not fully confident. There's documentation of me saying that Shesko would be a better signing for Man United. If that happens, then I would like you to get in reverse a Watkins shirt saying, "I apologize, Mr. Rio. Watkins is the better player."
All right, no problem. And I see somebody in the chat. Lions, he wants to have the bet as well. Right. All right, Lions, let's do it then, innit? You'll hold me to that. All right. If he comes, right, I'm a man of my words. I'm old school. We don't need to write contracts down here. I'm a man of my words. So I'll stick to that. Yeah, I'll stick to it.
Go.
Okay. All right.
I think we have a problem, mate. We've got Rio out here who we know who's been on a little bit of a tipple, making bets out here that I don't think we can catch.
No. To be fair, this is me. I won't hold you all to that. This is a my.
It's not going to hold you to it, though. That's the problem.
Well, do you to it, mate? I tell you. Lions, where I got you, man.
Yeah.
But it's been documented.
Yes, most definitely.
All I'm going to say is, Rio, and I hate to say it, mate, go get the Arsenal shirt tomorrow because you're going to need it because Ollie Watkins is not going to be doing a job that Gyokeres is going to be doing.
He's not.
Watkins is what, 30
29. He's 30 in December. He's 30 in December. Yeah.
30 in December. He's had a semi-okay season last season for a team that actually produces more shots on target for him. Yeah, more opportunities for him. And he's coming to our United side where we couldn't put a cross in the box if we were voting for the next Prime Minister. Sorry, but it's true. You know, we've got players that will decide to run and shoot and then smash it over the bar and then just put their head down whilst the other team go on the other side and score. For me, Ollie Watkins is not as good as Gyokeres. I want a Gyokeres at United. As soon as we were linked to him, I was
So did I.
I was literally like, get him, but you know, you can't. The issue is you can't compete with Champions League football. It doesn't matter how big your name is, because Manchester United is still a global brand. We still have a big
Most
name.
definitely, yeah.
But we can't compete. You know, players want to play at the highest level now. This is why we can't go and get a Gyokeres. This is why we can't go and get a Isak. This is why we're struggling to even convince Sesko to come to us because we haven't got the funds to be able to do the deal. You know, we're now looking at a 29-year-old Ollie Watkins who's been okay for a couple of seasons. He's had probably a good few seasons, but we're going back 4 or 5 years ago. Or we're looking at a Crystal Palace striker in Mateta.
Do you think that maybe if the World Cup weren't next year, that Gyokeres may have come? So it's not really all about the Champions League. It could be about.
No, it's about Champions League.
No.
Yeah, it's about Champions League.
Don't take the piss, Tony. We're not in that. We're not on that level at the moment. So
look at him.
As soon as Tottenham did us, we knew the level of players that we were getting. What I do need to find out from Stoney though is obviously look the team of the moment so far with these signings that are coming from nowhere. If you don't know, Stoney is is a Scouse lover.
He's looking at us all. He's looking at us all, squabbling. Like, and he's there. I know that. He's like, he's like, this is it. He's like, you minions, you do what you're told, and we will behave. Like,
see, look, I do believe there's issues. So look, we're gonna give you your props at the moment. Obviously, you've got Ekatike, which was done. And then the bombshell came that Isak, for whatever reason, trained for 26 minutes on Monday and buggered off. It's now common knowledge that he wants to leave. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but it sounds like he wants to go to the red half of Merseyside. I know you, Stoney. You know what I mean? I've known you a lot longer than you've known yourself. Let me put it that way. I have never seen you so happy about a signing or a signing that might happen. You're normally you are humble, but I can see. Look, you're rubbing your chin and smiling. It started already. It started already. Talk to us about this feeling about Isak and
No, well, look.
Okay, and just before you go, I actually think you're being greedy. Why?
Very greedy. Very.
You know, you've got Ekatike now. Yes, we understand you've got money in the bank, but you don't need to spend it. You can save it for next season. So talk to us.
That's
man.
Funny. I know we've had the opportunity to speak Mr. B offline, and I know before we came online for this evening's show as well, there was conversations that the panel had behind the scenes as well. There's just a few areas in this as well. One of which is, and I know this all tongue in cheek, Mr. B, so I get it. In terms of offensive players, so we've purchased Verts that can play. So if we just look at the formation primarily that was played last season, which give or take was probably like say for instance, a 4-2-3-1, all right, as an example. So we got Verts now that will play behind the forward. We know that Salah's going to be playing and occupying the right-hand side. We're looking at our number 9 or the left side of the forward, all right? So if you think of it like this, Mr. B, in the passing of Jota, it means that Liverpool require another offensive player. There still remains conversations that Bayern Munich are likely to come in with a new bid for Diaz. And I think that Darwin Núñez's time at Liverpool, I think, will probably end this transfer window. All right. So taking that into account, that's 3 offensive players that will no longer be at Liverpool. So we've purchased 1 in Ekatike. So then we've got 2 other area slots that's still available. So whether it's going to be Isak or whether it's going to be another offensive player, we still need to purchase either 1 or 2 offensive players to actually go into this season. I think it's clear and everybody's seen all of the documentation and the news feeds that Isak wants to move on to a new project from Newcastle. It's not confirmed that it's Liverpool, right? These are all pending at the moment. If he comes to us, I believe that it will complement our squad.
Definitely.
I think where it may well work, if Isak does come, I think what will possibly work in his favour is this. He has sustained a series of injuries over his period of time at Newcastle, and these have been various injuries. Is he a starting offensive player? My answer is yes. But I think because of the way in which we currently play at Liverpool, if he does have any injuries, there's no main rush for him to come back. He won't necessarily have to play every game playing 90 minutes. He's probably going to play the 70 minutes here and there until he's actually settled. I think we're obviously playing with Liverpool. It's going to be the same. If you think of it, it's probably going to be the same situation for Newcastle this season as well. All right. Champions League, Premier League, League Cup, FA Cup. So Newcastle will still be in the same amount of competitions as Liverpool. But I just think suitability for Isak, if he comes, I think it will work best for him. And I also believe that it will help to actually complement our current squad as well. So if it's something that we're in a position to purchase him, then I think it works well.
I think Liverpool are just being too greedy. I tell you, your belly's full now. Your belly's full. You don't need no more food.
But why do you say that, Tony? And I've been quite clear in saying anything, we would still need to purchase, even if we were to get Isak, right? We'd probably still need to look at purchasing another offensive player, possibly. And the reason why I say possibly, we'll still have Cody Capco who can play over on the left. Now, Cody can play left, right, central, or as the number 9. We also know as well that there's a lot of people, and I'll just mention on the show, Dominic Szoboszlai as well. He plays a series of roles for the national team, so he can actually still occupy that left offensive position. He had obviously played in the number 10 position last year, which Verts is possibly going to occupy, and he's also able to actually play at right back. Do I want to see him at right back? The answer is no. I'm just saying in terms of versatility. So if we do purchase Isak and not another offensive player, I'm not heavily concerned because Dominic can fill in those offensive roles as well.
Tony, can I interject here? So it's brilliant that you're on the show this evening, and I wanted to kind of ask a Liverpool fan this perspective and get your analytical view on your tactical view of how you'll play and set up the season. So my understanding is that you've got Frimpong in, which for me personally is the signing of the season. I don't see myself changing from that perspective at this moment in time from how I believe you will set up going into 25, 26. I think Frimpong will be the signer of the season. How do you see yourself setting up going forward with Frimpong? And then obviously if you get Isak, because it's obvious you are looking to get Isak. It looks like it's going to happen. How do you see yourself setting up?
This the same formation and tactical approach I believe that we're going to have from last season under Slot. Bearing in mind as well, Frimpong can play at right back or the right forward position. All right. So at the moment, I think we are going to be blessed going into this season is that we're going to have Connor Bradley and Frimpong. I believe it's going to be Connor Bradley's first main season where he's probably going to be able to get more game time. And also there's going to be a transition and settling in period for Frimpong. So I think for both young players, it's both going to work in their advantage for us to actually have two right-sided fullbacks, if you want to call it that. Left back position, obviously we've got Gyokeres, but we still got Andy Robinson and we still got Tsimikas. We see how that's going to work out. In addition to Alisson, our goalkeeper has returned from Valencia, and we've also purchased 2 other goalkeepers as well. More development. Woodman came in from Preston. So for me, I think that obviously adds in competition as well. If we're looking at the centre-back position, that's probably the only area where I would like for us to actually either make a purchase this side of the transfer window. And the only reason why I say that, Kwanzaa's moved on at the moment. So we've got Virgil and we've got Konate. In pre-season, I know it was only our first game, Andy Robinson played the left side of the centre-back. I wouldn't wish for him to actually take that role going into the season. So at the moment, we only really have 3 main centre-backs, and that includes Gomez. I think Ryan was able to show...
striker then, by a defender.
Listen, bear with me here, Mr. V. So even with that, Ryan Gravenberch has shown that he was able to slip in and play as the extra centre-back last season. I don't want his position to actually be there. I want him to retain his position as being a screen. Middle of the park, we all know the purchases. Curtis Jones will get more game time. We'll see what will happen with Harvey Elliott, whether he'll remain with us or move on. And I'm sure Endo will get some more game time this season. Offensively, we've got Salah. We've got Elliott, as I said, Frimpong can play out there as well. We've got our young player that we purchased from Chelsea as well. I believe that he's going to get some game time for us this season as well. As you said, we've got Cody, we've got Diaz, Wirtz as well. And currently we still have Darwin Núñez. So the squad is healthy.
Quick question. Do you think Harvey Elliott will get game time this season?
No. I think for Harvey Elliott, he's probably hit his ceiling for Liverpool. We've probably got a player now who, for his interests, I think is possibly better that he seeks pastures new. I think if we can get between 40 and 50 million pound, closer to the 40 mark, I think it will be good. I think in terms of finances, I think it will be good for us. But he's shown that even playing for the England under 21s, he's able to actually demonstrate and put a good account for himself. But I just don't see him being able to be one of the first teams on the Liverpool bench. And I think for himself, I think he possibly deserves that. So no disservice or no disservice to him. I think he's a good player, but for himself, I can see him getting a move for about 40 million pounds, and I think that'll be good for us.
Yeah.
See, and those are the things that burn. You know, you wouldn't classify that's whose name you just said,
Harvey Elliott.
Harvey Elliott. You wouldn't classify him as a top player, but
He'll walk in United.
But yeah, I'm not saying you. I'm not talking about the price. Some people will pay 40 million. We don't have players who we can sell for 40 that people want for 40 million.
True.
You know what I mean? It's so weird that obviously I get I get that Liverpool never spent no money last season.
But it was 2 seasons, Mr. B, because even if you think of it, and I was saying, even as you said, I mentioned it, we were having a conversation before we came on the show. Last season, it would have been Kaiser and our goalkeeper, all right? So in terms of, and we're just speaking about football money, all right? 35 million for the goalie who went out on loan and return, 10 million pounds, and I think they'll add-ons like an extra 5 for Kaiser. So we would still have had the money from the previous season as well, right? In that period of time, we would have sold some of our development players and fringe players, some of them for 20 million pounds, 25 million pounds. All of these actually contribute towards the coffers. We still got Premier League money, Champions League money, and then even if you think about for this season, we're still going to have additional money from our new shirt sponsor. I think what our owners have probably done, and it's strange upon reflection, it's always interesting to look at things in hindsight, right? So what have our owners done since we've been there? They've improved our stadium capacity and infrastructure. We've got improved training ground. We've got improved backroom staff, directors, sporting directors. I think in terms of our academy and our development team is much, much, much stronger. We owe no debt. Yeah, we are debt free as a Premier League club. We have no debt. So if you think of it in terms of that, then all of that extra revenue placed upon what we would have earned for last season, as an example, for me that's actually quite healthy. And that's what I was saying collectively, Mr. B. I know you were saying I was smiling. It was not necessarily to do with Isak purchasing itself. The club itself actually looks healthy. So I think moving forward, it just makes everything look positive going into this season. Yeah, and also I'll be very honest. We were not expected to win the league last season. So for me, that is an added bonus. That is an added bonus. So yeah, it's good.
Quick question, United fans, have you lot fixed your roof? Because I remember like last season it was like, do you know what I mean? There was a lot of rain coming down, bruv. Like you had to wear rain max and all that. Have you lot fixed your roof?
Why would we fix it? It's another wonder at world.
I'm going to say, Colin, what's your thoughts on all this? This is being disrespectful from the opposing opposition. Wow. What's your thoughts on the old state of affairs? From a Man United point of view, my friend.
I heard that you lot didn't even have a ninja in the canteen, like, or Mavis who's cooking all the food. She was struggling. No microwave or nothing like that in the canteen. That's what I was hearing. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I was hearing. I heard that you're not going to pitch in to get a ninja.
No,
so you can help. You can help. I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying.
We ain't got a ninja in canteen because we've had to pay people extra money to polish our Carabao and FA Cup.
Okay. Just wondering because there's some. I saw on Amazon. There's some cheap ninjas you can get. Some good ninjas for your canteen.
Colin, send them back where they belong. Send them back into the gutter.
I don't have to send them back. Arsenal do it to themselves every single year, so I don't need to send them back. You know what I mean?
No, just asking, just saying. Maybe this could do with a bit of help. That's all. Anyway, sorry. Go on, Rio. What was he saying now?
No, I just want to get Collins and Mr. B's point of view on the whole perspective, because you two, Liverpool, Arsenal, you've had a lot to say.
I'm jealous. Look, to be honest, I don't hate in it, or I try not to.
I do.
Hate on other people's team. I hate my team for what they're doing, but you have to be a realist. There's levels. Yeah. Somebody put in the chat, where do we think we're going to finish? Where do obviously us lot think we're going to finish?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. We're going to improve our team, and I understand you can only play 11 players on the pitch. So the fact that Liverpool are going to they've got Verts, they're going to get Isak. All them players can't play. So I'm jealous, but I'm not overly stressed about what they're doing. Us, on the other hand, we've still got gaps in our team that need filling, and I don't believe that they're gonna get filled before the season starts. So as a top 4 prediction, I'm not even
I wanna
predicting that we're in it.
I'm
I'll
not.
go
I can't.
Liverpool.
I was gonna say, Mr. B,
Go
can we get that D-man's jumped in there? Can we get a top 4 prediction from
Yeah,
you all at some point?
Liverpool, Man City. No, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea. That's my prediction right now as it stands. That's my prediction. Liverpool, Arsenal. For Arsenal to finish second again I would love it. I would love it. Just finish second.
If we finish second again and win 2 trophies,
But Jesus, what 2 trophies are going to win? FA Cup you don't care about, and Carabao Cup you don't care about.
I know.
They're not big trophies.
We're gonna have to win something. We're gonna have to win something. Predictions. Bloody hell, mate. Do you know what? When the season starts and the transfer windows close, and I'll give you my predictions then. I'm not.
No. But at this moment in time,
you can give one, and you can come back. You're allowed to change. I just want to know what you're feeling at them. You're feeling
right now. I'll be okay.
You got the comments going right now. So
okay, right now, I'm going with my head, and I'll say Liverpool, Arsenal, City.
Oh, so you put yourself in second. That's right. That's correct.
Yeah. I'll be real in it. I want us to win the Premier League. I do. Do you know what I mean? But at this present time, yeah, we're still kind of. You know what I mean? We ain't really. Yeah.
We deserve better. We deserve better goals. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 2, Man City 3, Arsenal 4, Man United 5, and Newcastle 6.
Man United 5.
I'll tell you, we deserve better. I tell you, if we get 5th, regardless of who we buy, that's a superb season.
I'll give you mine for me right now, and again right now, and how things are going.
Yeah.
Man City 1, Liverpool 2, Chelsea 3, Arsenal 4, United 5. Wait. What's the question? Top 4.
Top 4.
I've gone too far.
I'm glad you got my accountant, Rio.
Yeah.
So you think United would just be below Arsenal?
Cut out that 5th one. We don't need to talk about that. The top 4. We will go back to that. Man City 1, Liverpool 2, Chelsea 3, Arsenal 4. You got it documented right now on the 25th of July.
Yeah, and my prediction was for right now as well. Do you know what I mean? It's obviously going to change once the window's closed and stuff. But at this present time, yeah.
Cole, what you going with?
Oh no! Don't do this to me because I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I know it's like we're thinking logical, but I can't do it. I am not putting the Scousers at number 1 again. It's not happening. I can't do it.
So to say
True United fan.
I can't do it. That's like me saying Leeds are going to stay up in the Premier League. I cannot do it. You know, it's impossible. So I'm going to go with, and I can't put City there either. So Arsenal will win the league.
No.
COLM. I like COLM. I do like COLM. I'll finish COLM.
You can have your moment in a minute. All right, you can have your moment in a minute. And here, I'm going Arsenal to win the league. Then I'm going to go Chelsea, Liverpool, City. And I hope they do because I've bet on the last 3 seasons that Arsenal are going to win the league and I've lost me money every single time. So do it.
Don't worry, you'll win it back. You'll win it back soon. Yeah, it's true. We are sleeping on Chelsea. Chelsea are going to be definitely a force to be reckoned with in the season, and Spurs are going to upset a few people as well. Let's not get it twisted. Spurs
ain't doing cocky, brother, please.
They're going to upset a few teams, mate. I can see them going up. United. I can see them going to Old Trafford and turning you lot over. They ain't scared of you.
There's a lot of teams that are going to come to Old Trafford and turn us over. I don't have a problem. We're used to that now.
Spurs can't turn over in a bed.
Spurs
can't turn over in their own bed, let alone turn a team over.
You got no chance. You got no chance. I think
turnovers,
Nick's got it in here. I think we finish above Spurs. I don't care who Spurs signed. I think we finish above Spurs.
I agree with that.
But
I agree
is
with that.
that your benchmark now, then, Mr. B? Though?
Isn't it? Is that
You
the
know what, Stoney?
benchmark,
Why
like?
don't you just fuck off?
No,
You
but
ain't said something in 2 minutes, and then the one comment you come in, you just drop it. I know you did. You were getting ready to drop the mic and walk off. I know. Listen, right now we have to accept the levels that we are in. I'm not a daydreamer.
Yeah.
We finished 15th last season. You know what I mean? We bought 2 players. Granted, they're good offensive players. We've got a big hole in the middle of our pitch.
And you got a nine on the back.
And thank you, brother. And we've still got Anana. Yo, we've just been raided. Tequila 316. Thank you, man. Tottenham till I die. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Chat Sports has gone City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Okay.
I like that. I like that Chelsea shout. I like that Chelsea shout. You know, I think they're being disrespectful to Chelsea.
But see, the thing is it really is it a they spent 1.5 billion in? So it shouldn't be a surprise that Chelsea should be there or thereabouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tequila, there is absolutely no chance.
Who said that?
There is
United
absolutely
9th.
no chance. I'll put this one up. There's no chance that that's happening.
Who's that?
I'm going to put it here now.
Yeah.
Why is maybe just? I know you've
been on too many tequilas.
I'll tell you.
I know exactly who these people are because I've worked with them. They're coming in to disrupt and cause chaos. listen, fellas, listen. It's okay. Just because Harry Kane left to go and actually be successful, and you're losing Son this season because
they're salty because they didn't get
It's
Mbeumo.
not going.
They're salty because they didn't get Mbeumo.
That's what I'm saying.
By looks of it, he's going to LA.
Yeah.
I'm also hearing that Rodri might be Real Madrid are looking at Rodri.
Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on. Where have I been? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hasn't Rodri just come back from injury?
Yeah, but you know how Real Madrid are. He's a Ballon d'Or winner in a day. That's what they want in a day. And he's
Real
Spanish.
Madrid goes sniffing around like this.
Yeah.
They will take and they will get.
And if he goes to Real Madrid, then City with De Bruyne's gone. Do you know? Yes, they've bought some good players, but Rodri going, De Bruyne not being there, they ain't gonna be.
I still think they'll win the league.
Not without Rodri or De Bruyne. No way, I can't see that, man. Nah.
Arsenal ain't win the league.
Cole?
I said you've been hanging about with the other logo too much, Mr. B. That's why you've missed all this information. To point what
we can't even explain the joke. We have to keep that one private. If you know, you know.
But what somebody was saying there about City, like I got into a bit of a debate because I've got a City fan at work, and we talk about football all the time because they think that we're the noisy neighbours now, and they're the big successful club in Manchester. You can't teach stupidity. The bone with it. And he's adamant that they'll do really well. I'm like, but who's going to be setting up the goals? Because if you look at Haaland's goals, or 90% of the goals, it was Kevin De Bruyne.
Can I interject in that? So watching the Club World Cup, again, I'm a connoisseur of the game. I love the game. I will always put that out. Cherky, believe it or not, is going to fill that void that De Bruyne was filling. I didn't think he would when Man City signed him. And it looks like Cherky's going to fill that void that De Bruyne's filled.
Cherky's a brilliant player.
We can come back to that. We can come back to that. But I didn't think that it'd be Cherky filling in that De Bruyne void. So just on the right side of the box, obviously De Bruyne will fill in that cross for Haaland to get onto the edge of those crosses. I think Cherky's going to be that guy. But I could be wrong. But that's what I've seen from.
What position does Cherky play? What position does he play for United? I mean, City?
I wish he played for United.
Centre mid,
he played like a centre mid / like attacking mid.
It's fine.
More so attacking mid.
let him go into City because we slap Turkey about every time we play him, so it's fine. You know, that's 6 points to United next season, isn't it?
Yeah.
6 points. See, that's what I'm
Mateo,
saying.
you know what? Mateo up front for United. That's not a bad shout for you, lot. You know.
As long as he
He's
brings
the
the
only
helmet
one
with
we
him.
can afford.
No.
I'm going to be honest. He's the only one we can afford at the moment. Everybody's talking about
We're
60.
linked with Ali Wally Watkins, aren't we? So
I
don't
don't
mind
want
that.
Watkins. I don't want Watkins.
We spoke about that, Mr. B, the other day, didn't we? And we kind of, as a whole, were underlying saying that we want Shesko, and we put Watkins as our number 2, and we put Jackson as our number 3.
Who put Jackson as well? I didn't put Jackson on any list.
Well, it was out of the 3, and we all said resoundingly we don't want Jackson at all.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Well, you lot
But
still.
Shesko looks like he's gonna go to Newcastle, or they're Okay, can we all agree? Newcastle are finished. They've had a terrible season. They've had a terrible season. They've had a terrible transfer window. They're not going anywhere. They are just licking up the scraps like Oliver Twist off the bottom of the barrel. They're not going anywhere.
Do you know what would be interesting though, Rio? I think what's going to be interesting. I think for Newcastle.
Yeah, you got a big say on this actually. Yes.
No. I'm just saying. They could potentially lose 2 forwards this season. All right. So even though Callum Wilson didn't play much football last season due to injuries, I believe he's moving on already. All right. If they potentially lose Isak, who was the sporting director? They had a really good sporting director, wasn't? I can't remember this gentleman's name.
We had their sporting director. What was his name? I can't remember his name.
Had a sporting director that began with S.
We took him for 3 months, and then we got rid of him as well.
Oh yeah, I remember that. What was his name?
Oh, Ashworth.
That is it.
So they would have lost. So they lost 2 senior people then that would have.
But then they took your sporting director, Paul Mitchell, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, there's somebody else that was beginning with S. Right. Okay. So that's probably what it is. I mean, look, the thing is, Newcastle have got their project, right? They got their project with their owners. For me, I think it would be, and I'm going to use this word, I think it will be a disservice to say that if Isak moves on, it means that Newcastle may be in trouble. I really don't agree with that. And the only reason why I'm saying that, right? Potentially at the moment, Newcastle are aware that they're going to lose Isak. They must now have players in place, whether it's players what target 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 that they're currently looking at, that is going to be able to possibly, even if they get half of the numbers Isak's going to get for them. So I don't think they're going to plummet. We did Newcastle. They finished in the Champions League, right?
Yeah, they got Champions
last
League.
season.
They finished 5th. Yeah.
So then for me, they're probably going to have the pull of getting the Champions League forward. Whether they're going to be able to get the same numbers as Isak, I mean, we're never ever going to know. But I still believe that they're going to be in the conversation up there in the Champions League for next season. They're not going to fall off that heavy. I really don't envisage it, honestly.
What's your thoughts on that, Colin?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it'd be difficult to say that they're going to fall off dramatically. I mean, if you look at the players, they've got people like Gordon that does really well for him. Is it Barnes? Is he still there? You know, he had a, you know, towards back end, you know, he turned into a prolific goal scorer, and he was very confident for him. Bruno Gyokeres, who I think is probably one of the most underrated midfielders in the league at the moment, because I think he could get in easily into a bigger team. You know,
I don't know why we didn't go for him.
This is what I'm saying. You know, it's people like that, and then okay, let's say what's his name now? Wilson is leaving by the looks of it. It's, you know, they don't want to do it anymore. And if Isak goes, they're going to get a pretty penny, and then they can just replace him anyway. You know. So I don't think we can rule them out. Do I think that they'll be strong enough to compete for the title? No, I don't. But you can't rule them out of a top 4, top 5 finish. I don't think.
You're still not going to want to go down there on a cold on a cold wintry night. You know what I mean? You're not going to want to go down there.
I mean, it's Newcastle. You don't want to go down there at all. You know what I mean?
No, but like I said last week, I've heard Newcastle is one of the best places to go to party. That's what I've heard from quite a few people that from London as well. So I don't know about that.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot. And what I'd like to throw back onto you guys, and so at the moment in time, it seems like it seems to be this point where the attacking mid and that profile of player is coming back into fruition. So I'd like to throw it back into you, and I'm going to give you a few names and from various teams, and I'd like to know your opinions on this. So in terms of attacking midfield, who do you think is going to have the most prolific season going forward? So I'll give you Cherky, Man City, Cole Palmer, Chelsea. We will go with Wirtz, who's newly signed, brilliant player, but gone to Liverpool. And then obviously we will go with you did say Odegaard as well. Odegaard. So Odegaard, Cherky, Palmer, and Wirtz. Who for you out of those four as a bracket is going to be the one that's going to shine for you this season, based on what your club's doing, the season that's going to go ahead, and the transfer that's going to get around them?
I go Palmer. I will put it out there. I think Palmer. Once the sun's shining, for whatever reason, he don't play when it's cold. I think that might be the black in him, to be fair. But yeah, I'm going with Palmer. I think Palmer's going to be the one out of all of them.
There's an air of confidence going around Palmer right now. Like he's confident. He's enjoying his football. Do you know what I mean? He's enjoying it. So I second that. I think Palmer. If Odegaard stays fit and overcomes whatever problem he had, because I think Odegaard last year, he was unfit, but I think there was other issues going on there behind the scenes.
I think Odegaard is a hype man, though, bro. He don't.
Odegaard with a striker.
I don't know what he does.
Odegaard with a striker. Is he with different animal?
Yeah, true. But I think last season, there was a lot of chances where he should have shot and he didn't. He made the wrong decision. He was making a lot of wrong decisions last season. But I think there was other external factors going on why he was like that. You know, that's my opinion. But it's true, Odegaard with a striker up front with Gyokeres, maybe, who knows. But to go back to your question, looking at the players and all that, I say, that Palmer guy, man. Yeah, he's
Stoney, you've got a shout for Wirtz, my friend?
No. I think with the Palmer, I think it will depend on how Maresca actually plays him. So I think there was a game coming at the end of last season where Chelsea were playing, and post interview, they asked Palmer what. I think he must have done 2 passes in a game, or he started playing more offensively. And I think part of the interview is basically saying he got frustrated as passing the ball back and passing it side to side. So he then decided to actually start passing the ball forward, and that's how Chelsea got back in the game. So I'm thinking, when Palmer went on that amazing run for Chelsea, I think it was last season, beginning of last season, he almost had, and I wouldn't necessarily have freedom because tactically his IQ is very high. But then there were certain games where Maresca was actually restricting the way in which he was playing. So if Maresca allows him to play as he did at the World Club Cup, then we're going to see an amazing Palmer. But if Maresca restricts him, then I think that's going to have an impact on his numbers and the way in which Palmer is able to actually influence games. But your original question was out of the 4. I agree. I think it's going to be Palmer. And the reason why I'm going to say that more so is I think it may take a little while for Gyokeres and Wirtz to actually settle in. Odegaard, I think it's quite interesting, the thing with Odegaard, and it may well be because Arsenal, over the period of time that Odegaard's been there, they haven't had that striker to actually finish their dinner, or his numbers probably would have been higher. And I kind of look at it similar to the situation with Salah. Salah's goal output is high, but his assists would have been higher if Darwin Núñez was able to finish his dinner. and that's the honest truth. And that is a fact. So Odegaard, it will be interesting to see if his numbers from the assists actually replicate, and then his goal and assist XG is higher. But for this season, Palmer can be the most influential as long as we're in the league. I'm cool. Palmer can have that.
Looking back-to-back titles.
Yeah.
So Rio, what?
Oh, sorry. You want to put it into me?
No, let's ask Colin first, and then
Let's
you.
go, Colin. Colin, your thoughts, my friend? Cherky, Palmer, Verts, or the Ghost?
Ghost. This guy.
Oh, the ghost.
This guy.
No, I think.
What about Bruno? You're not going to put Bruno up there or any United?
No, Bruno.
Bruno's not part. Yeah, Bruno's not part of this temporary conversation. No comment.
Lakonga. There you go. He's going to do it. Lakonga. Now Palmer, I think. I would say Wirtz, but obviously I think there's a bit of bedding in time needed there because he's coming to a new league. It's different speed, all that kind of stuff. Palmer's, got this seasoned attitude as well now, and we've seen what he can do when he turns it on. Odegaard will do really well, I think, this season as well, because now he has got a striker to aim for, an actual goal scorer. Because who you had up front before it? Nketiah, who couldn't finish his dinner. Havertz, who's just not a striker at all, and I don't know how he plays there.
Jesus,
Gabby Jesus. But they've actually got a goal scorer now, so I think he will do well. But yeah, I think Palmer is probably going to be the most influential player out of them, and that, like I said, that's just because it's Wirtz's first season.
Fair comment. Leo.
What burns is that obviously somebody said Bruno's name, and he was poo-pooed so quickly. Not Bruno. Is that where we're going to be this season? That our players are getting poo-pooed?
Bro, we should have sold Bruno when we got offered the 100 million.
I just think it's going to be deeper. I think it's going to be deeper. That's why I don't put him in that conversation as that kind of attacking. Yeah,
he's not. You're right, Rio. He's going to be one of the two pivots. Yeah. That's where he's going to play. Because I'm sorry, as much as I like Bruno as a player, I don't think he's as good as a 10 as Cunha, and I don't think he's as good as a 10 as Mbeumo.
Yeah.
So at least we've upgraded the 10 position then. You know what I mean? If there's anything positive going to come out of it, at least we're going to be a mess next season, man.
Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Have faith, man. Have faith.
What's fine? What do you classify as fine? We can't have faith, man. We've seen this for too long, man.
I'm aiming for top half this year.
Yeah,
I would take eighth. I would take
with your
eighth.
players, with the new players that you got. You're looking 14th, 13th. Come on, do you know what I mean? That's an improvement.
Don't be
13th.
so disrespectful.
Come on, do you know what I mean?
I'm not.
This is what should happen. You get 13th. You get a ninja for Mary in the canteen, right? and your roof gets fixed. Yeah, that is a successful season for United.
Karma is with you, my friend. Karma is with you.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. R2 10s.
Well, R2 10s will do better than all those other ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not fair. It's not fair that we bring them in. They're better.
I think, to be fair, I think Cunha will have something to say in that party.
No, I think I saw Cunha play when he was his debut for you lot, and I must admit, he didn't look too bad. No, jokes aside, I think United will do much better than they did last season. I can't see you lot coming 15th. You lot will be up there, causing upsets and stuff like that. You'll definitely have a much better season than you did last season. Do you know what I mean?
Can I throw a curveball in? So I think you both of you've gone Palmer. I think in order of attacking contributions, for me, I think it's going to be Wirtz number 1. I think Palmer number 3. I think Odegaard number 2. And I think Cherky number 4. So to reel that back, because I've done it in a weird way. I don't know why. But yeah. I've done
Let's drink.
I've done 1. I've done. Who did I go 1?
Wirtz.
Yeah, Wirtz number 1, future Ballon d'Or winner. I've gone 2. I've gone with Palmer. I've gone 3. I've gone Cherky, and 3. I've gone Palmer, and I've gone 4. I've gone Cherky. And
right,
Odegaard.
Yeah, but you said Odegaard was second, bro.
Second, yeah.
No more
Ignore me. Okay, ignore me.
No
Verts is
more
one.
drink.
Okay, Verts is one. Verts is one. Future Ballon d'Or winner. Verts is one. Future Ballon d'Or winner. I think he is exceptional. I think it's absolutely exceptional. I hate the fact that Liverpool's got him. I will say this until the cows come home, if that's a saying. I think it's a saying. Yeah. I will say this until the cows come home. I think Verts is exceptional. I think Palmer is brilliant, but I think Odegaard will be unlocked because of the fact that Zubimendi has come into the Arsenal team. I think She Said No has gone. You've got Zubimendi that's come in and Rice that will play next to him. And the fact that you've got Zubimendi, Rice, I think that will allow Odegaard to do what he wants to do. But ultimately, I think Verts is too good of a player. I will say this, and I've been saying this for ages. I think it's so good. I think he will. So basically, I think Salah, he won't be sustainable with what he's done last season. I think the goals, the assists, they will reduce, but they will be spread across.
Are you
I think
serious?
they will be, I think they'll be spread across the Liverpool team, and I think Verts will take a heavy load of what Salah can do, and that's why I've said that Frimpong is the sign of the season. Frimpong will bomb on forward. Salah will be more invented, and then Salah and Verts will play hand in hand. So I think that's why Verts will have an incredible season, and I'll hold it from there because, I don't want to say too much because I'm making a lot of mistakes, and you know why. Muddle. But yeah, Verts for me.
Okay, well, I said that was an interest. It's going to be interesting to see who it is. I don't feel it's going to be a man. I'll be honest. I don't feel it's going to be a Man United. But I think the four that we chose are probably the top four. Whether or not somebody else actually drops.
You're wrong, Mr. B. You're wrong.
2026-27 season will be a United player up there.
I'll tell you exactly who's going to be top assist this season in the Premier League. Rasmus Højlund.
Could you imagine? He came good.
He'll be assisting the canteen staff. That's for sure.
No, he'll be top assist this year because he's going Juve or something like that. He can play Italian league.
Steph, it's Friday. Is it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
You talk about if he gets sold and not if he stays, right?
Yeah. If he goes, yeah.
If he goes, bro.
Do you know what? We ain't mentioned Rashford to Barca. What do you lot think about that?
Good riddance. Goodbye. Stay there.
Over the moon. I'm glad he's
Good
gone.
luck to him. Good luck to him.
Man,
I think
course.
Mr. B. I watched the show last night. Mr. B. You said, you know what? You don't wish him any ill will. Good luck to him. Do well. It's more money for us at the end of the season. And that's it.
Go there and smash it. It's not even a money thing. I just want him to go there and do well for him. Get yourself in the World Cup squad. You know what I mean? I said I will be watching out. I'll watch Barcelona games because Rashford, as long as he's starting, I'll watch him. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Oh look, this is Colm shaking his head. Boy, Colm ain't having a bubble of that.
Really?
Come on, Colm.
No,
He's one of us, isn't he?
No, I don't care. He can sod off. I don't care. He's not a Man United player now. I could not give two fucks. Pardon my French, but I don't. He's not a Man United player no more. He's now a Barcelona player, so I do not care.
I tell you what, we deserve better, boy. He's come top assist. 18 Cunha. Imagine if Cunha gets 18 assists in a season. Oh my God.
The thing is, we deserve better. It'll be very fortunate if he does, because we ain't got a player that can score 18 goals.
Ali Wally.
It would be so funny if Jackson went to you like those. Nicholas Jackson went to United.
That's not
Just don't.
All
jokes aside now, the show's been good in it. And then as we're closing down, you're dropping that. Oh, bro, I swear down, if we get Nicholas Jackson, I'm going to lose my shit.
He's just getting hyped, Mr. B. He's just getting hyped because when they finish second again this year and go on to win it, they get a golden bottle.
All I'm saying that it'll just be a bit hilarious. Do you know what I mean? It'll be a bit hilarious if he does come back.
It's not going to happen. Let's not get it twisted. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Guys, we did 1 hour 5. it's time to depart. Rio can get back to his drinking.
He needs to drink water now. Rio,
Yeah,
you
man.
need to drink water.
The chef,
And
We've
beyond.
actually
What's
had
that?
a topical debate. We've had a topical debate. We've understand that Gyokeres is not going to be the guy for you. We've
That's what
you know,
believe.
we've
It's
understood
not
it.
going to be the guy for us. Then Nicholas Jackson is going to be the guy for you. Yeah.
guys. Look, obviously this is what it is on a Friday. It's the Premier League mix zone. Rio's the regular. Obviously, we know Tony's the regular. Stoney is definitely going to be on there talking about Verts.
Definitely.
COLM, if you know the channel, you know the channel. If you don't know who COLM is, where the hell have you been? COLM will be here as well, lighting it up. And obviously, I'll be here taking the licks and the abuse from the rival fans until United decide that they're going to fucking step up. Guys, we are on our way to 4K. If you enjoyed the show, if you didn't enjoy the show, and you did somebody out there who might enjoy the show, share it for them. If you are new to it, look, just hit the notification bell. A few of you were newbies. Hit the subscribe button. We'll be back here next Friday if it's only for the Premier League that you want to watch. If you're a United fan, then we're here Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Maybe some Saturdays and maybe some Sundays, depending on the breaking news. Also, we've got a little members team going on there. I don't know where to find it now. Shit.
It's been one of those evenings.
I'll just hold it up. Mr. B. I've got it.
Ooh, yeah, that makes more sense.
There we go.
Hold on. Oh no, I did that wrong. Got Rio's big face there. Sorry, Rio. There we go, guys. Guys. Signed Brian Robson shirt with a certificate of authenticity, and that can be yours for as little as $3 Freddos a month. So I do believe that is worth it. And guess what? It gives us a little bit more kudos, as we say. The more members that jump on, the more that we feel that we are doing. As I said, $3 Freddos, that's 99p. All right, here's an extra pound, an extra 1 pence on top of that. But it can work. Also, we have a shirt seller in the house. Tony.
That's it. We
do
love
your
sports. We love sports. Instagram and also on TikTok. If you're interested in your kits, the new kits. Obviously, I got the new Arsenal kit on. You know how we do. Holler at me. Give me a DM. Message me. Follow me on Instagram. Mention the Man United agenda, and you will get your discount. And what I'm thinking about doing as well is setting up like a GoFundMe for Mary in a canteen at United, because that the ninja really needs to be bought. Do you know what I mean? So I think we need to help United out and buy Mary in the canteen and ninja. All right.
Guys, you heard that, yeah? We're on our way to buying Mary in the canteen a ninja with a GoFundMe page. But we will be back. We've got a game tomorrow. I'm not sure how that works at midnight, but I'm not even sure. There may well be a reaction at 2:00 tomorrow morning.
Who are you not playing?
Get the door, please.
West Ham.
Yeah, we got. I mean, look, that's our level at the moment.
As the guy who's took over the watch longs from Mr. B, there will be no watch longs. I'll be asleep.
Well, guess what? If that's the case, then there may well be a reaction at 2:00. It may well be a Rio version where he was a bit wavy today. But yeah, look, there will be something put out at some stage over the weekend. And if not, then you know what? We'll talk about the game on Monday. But from me, the man them in the group, the man them on the channel, you guys in the chat. You know what? I say it. I don't say it enough. You lot don't need to be here, but we do appreciate that you spent the Friday night.
We don't have to be here. Wow.
No, they don't have to be here. You have to be here.
Oh,
they don't have to be. No.
You're here to bully us at the moment.
I thought I got sacked because of Mary in the canteen. We don't have to do the GoFundMe for Mary, you know. We don't. We can all chip in, go on Amazon. I spend as a ninja on Amazon. Yeah, we'll sort that out.
Always support the Marys. Indeed. Whether it's Mary Jane, Mary Lou Retton, Mary quite contrary, how does her garden grow? Guys, this has been the agenda, and we will be back on Charlie. I'll tell you what, we don't even know when we're going to be back. Hit the notification bell, and
you'll know.
we'll